Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week we will be having an adventure in the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. We will be taking a trip on the Cuyahoga Scenic Railroad. And we start our adventure at Rockside Road and go up into the Akron area, and then from Akron back down to Rockside Road. And I have some pictures of some of the stations along the way. Boston Mills was one of them, and also Brecksville was another one. And some of the rail cars that are in the Fitzwater Rail Yard, which is where they house the trains for the Valley Railroad. And then the last picture is a picture of Station Road Bridge trailhead that runs, the Cuyahoga runs alongside the railroad tracks. There's also a bald eagle nest over there. And then also, I just wanted to mention that we had a narrator on the train, which they do on all the excursions, the scenic excursions, that narrates. And so, because I was cutting the video in and out for different scenic areas, her narration is choppy. So in some of the sections where it makes sense, I'll leave her narration in, so you'll get a flavor for some of that. But a lot of it, I have to do voiceovers because it'll just be more cohesive that way. So here we go on our adventure.
Different things that we're going to see. Now, I will be concentrating primarily on the west side of the train. That is my current left. We are heading southbound on the train. So we are going to be heading soon. I can hear the whistle right now. So we are heading out. If you have any questions, feel free to raise your hand or just call out my number. You being on our favorite one, the the Scenic Railroad. We are the only national park that has a scenic railroad inside of it. Now notice I said inside. Grand Canyon has a scenic railroad, but it only goes up to the park. It doesn't go inside. Some have Amtrak that goes through. Amtrak is not a scenic railroad. Americans, we actually say that incorrectly. The highest ranking chief, it'll be the next body of water. The eagle's nest is about 75 feet up in the air. It will be pretty much as soon as we get over to the body of water. The eagle, okay. You'll see the nest first.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And keep looking at all parts of the marsh. Look low, look high.
If Jim was here, he'd be explaining why those things are sticking out. Mr. Geologist.
That's true. He would.
He'd tell you exactly why.
So natural.
Surprised those little duckies are still alive. I have a hawk. He goes after my feeders and the birds.
Really?
I'm like, oh, look, swans.
Oh, yeah, there's the swan sitting low. Beautiful but mean. Attention, if you go like this, you wave your hands to our engineer like this, they're going to wave and they're going to keep going because people wave at us all day. If you look out here, you may see some of the swans. You may also see, You may also see some of our great blue herons.
Yeah, we have those.
I've not seen an eagle out here. I have seen the herons, of course the swans.
This is part of the Jate Paper Mill Historic District, and those buildings are National Park headquarters. Here we're going through Boston Mills, where the Visitor Center is located, and continuing on our journey. Here we're coming up on the peninsula, and we're going to go across the road here in Peninsula, and there's a bike shop and stuff over there, and also in Peninsula is where they have the Polar Express that they do every year for the children. Very nice.
You see the Cuyahoga River along here. Sometimes those eagles like to fly down across, but that is so hit and miss. But you can still look. Now, And as soon as there's the trail, there's the lock. Okay? Now watch that trail, because that trail comes alongside the tracks. This is an awesome trail if you happen to be here when the train comes through. Now this park is called Deep Lock Quarry. This is a metro park, which is why you see somebody working in that park. Or longer, that means somebody's either on the tracks or they are too close. Now, has anybody seen the pictures, especially senior picture? All right, west side of the car, you're gonna see a street. Please look up that street, look up at the hill. You see the hill on the road? Okay, that is not a natural hill. That is a hexagonal shaped burial mound of the Woodlands people, 300 AD. Now, when they built that road, which again, we really sit up all night thinking of these names. In the spring, you hike it, you will see a lot of bluebells around there. 5-degree difference. Now, if by some fluke you should be able to drop that distance into the water, that's a massive shock to your system. Now, sometimes we will see first responders in here training. They will train in all weather.
Here we're coming into the Akron area, so this is very much an urban landscape. They did a really good job refurbishing the Akron Depot. Looks really nice. You'll see the lock over here. I don't know what lock number it was, and also the path. This is part of the Ohio and Erie towpath, the one that you've seen us on various videos. Goes all the way up into Akron. Actually, all the way down into Akron. Actually goes all the way down to Columbus, I do believe, Portsmouth even, I think. And this is over the railroad bridge over the street going down into Akron. And we are actually heading back down into going back to Rockside Road now. And there's a sculpture there that is, I don't know the artist who did that, but kind of nice. And here we go.
Places here.
Who knows?
All our stuff is there.
There's a trail there. Was from Navarre down towards you. There's a trailhead, I forget the name of it. I got it on my phone.
The last time, or the one time we took the Kemba to Ernie's bike shop in Massey.
Now, there it is.
Are you taking a picture with
The alligator.
Okay.
And yeah.
There it is. As I said, we're heading back toward Rockside. We're not back in the national park yet. We will be here in a second. This is Riverview Road, which runs along pretty much the length of the tracks and the Cuyahoga River once we get back over here across Bath Road. But this part right here wasn't that scenic, but it's coming up onto some pretty parts. We're coming up on this little pond here or lake. I'm not exactly sure where we're at here. I don't know if that's Beaver Marsh or not. Can't rightly say. So again, that's Riverview Road, and here in just a second, we ought to come up to Zale's Farm Market, which is crazy busy on the weekends. I don't know what time they close down. They're pretty much, they have mums and pumpkins and all that sort of thing at this time. This is Zale's Market right here. So it's really, really beautiful. I mean, with the greenery there, you can see a little bit of the fall color again. It wasn't that spectacular this year, but hey, it is what it is, huh? So there's the Lays right there. And like I said, it's crazy busy on the weekends. I don't really go on the weekends. Usually go during the week, and they've got the best sweet corn in the area, in my opinion.
Right there next door. It's a. It always kisses my eye. I like this stuff.
You're coming down from your place
Yeah,
to Navarre, and it's before you get to Navarre?
It's after Navarre, right just before the railroad tracks.
Probably I've seen it, but haven't paid attention to it. Yeah, see, like I say, I was thinking it might have been 7 up and back. It's because it wasn't very far.
Oh, okay.
Usually, yeah.
This will be a quieter section of the video. I don't have a lot to say. We're riding along the Cuyahoga River. As I recall, the lady said we were coming up to the Tinkers Creek area. This is actually the Cuyahoga River. Quite beautiful. There was some rain in the Cleveland area, which is the direction I'm looking right now. That's why a little bit more dramatic skies that way. All in all, it was a lovely train ride. On the way back, we didn't have as many people on the train. There was a couple tour bus, actually 4 or 5 tour bus that joined us on the way up, but they left at the Akron station. So the train was relatively uncrowded on the way back.
Out at 747 into the San Francisco Bay Bridge, was it?
So, did you go to college?
Junior college.
Pipe, and the train goes over that pipe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Because they know their horses are skittish to it. Others are like, no, you're okay if you just slow down a little bit. But the one that asked us to stop, we actually ended up chatting with him for like 15 minutes. Back maybe?
I'm missing here. Where are we?
That right there. The cheese factory and the ice out.
I missed the part about the Indian Mound. Where was that at?
I think I was back there.
I don't know.
That was back there at Everett. Remember that? There's Fishers.
This peninsula part right here reminds me a little bit of Canal Folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I guess good. We're not stopping and picking up more people.
Nope.
Yeah.
Keep it running. Keep it running. I wonder how many people got off like in the other cars. I wonder how many people.
All right, I am going to be coming up to the track. We are likely boarding more. So these people will have assigned seats.
Okay.
So if
We'll see. We'll wait.
So if you happen to be in their seat, they're probably going to go, oh, this is mine.
Yep. The Dale at one then, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that was funny.
This is some crooked river. It lives up to its.
To be used. On the west side, you will see our yard itself. The shop right there has a 15-ton crane inside of it. Oh, look, there's our penguins.
Ah,
There, look at all of our baby penguins.
talking about the
Inside there,
I get it now.
we can take 2 cars or 1
I would
car
love to
and
be
2
on the
engines can be in
maintenance
there
team
at
at
the
this
same
facility.
time.
You should.
No, I'm
Not
done.
at this point, huh?
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
If you're interested, we can give you the directions to it. Super simple to do. Now we're going to be coming up shortly to Tinker's Creek. Tinker's Creek is named after Richard Tinker. He came with Moses Cleveland, part of the Connecticut, Connecticut.
Absolutely.
Walk us
Come
out.
on down.
It's a little damp, so be careful.
Okay.
Thanks for riding.
Thank you.
Thanks
Have
for
a
riding.
nice
Trip.
trip.
Thank
Great
you.
afternoon.
Thank you.
Drive safely.
Yeah, I think
Nope,
you're
gotta
right.
go that way.
That way?
We leave in rain and we come back.
Here, let me get in front of you guys for my. Yeah, I'm not going to go up there in the rain to get the engines. Although I am going to go up that way.
Up to the other bridge.
Yep.
I wonder how long some of these cars have been doing that.